Alakazam! Welcome to this week's episode of Midday with Trey. And today we are here on Broadway at the Beach at the Wonders Theater. Let's go inside and check it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we are here with Charles Bach. And who are you? And what do you do?
Well, I'm a magician, and I brought my show from Las Vegas to Myrtle Beach, and I've been here for 5 years, and it's been a wonderful time, and I'm very happy to join you on the show today.
Thank you. Okay, let's start at the beginning. Why did you get into magic? How did you get into magic? And when did you get into magic?
Well, I started really early. I was about 8 years old, and my uncle showed me this card trick, and I was blown away, and it was the coolest thing I've ever seen. And I had to figure it out. So I stayed up all night, figured the trick out, and I did it for him the next day.
Wow.
And he thought my parents had told me how to do it. And I said, no, they didn't help me at all.
This was before the internet, I imagine.
Oh, yeah,
so you couldn't even just look it up?
No, there was no Google to find out. Yeah, so I did it for him the next day, and he's like, that's fantastic. You should keep doing it. And I really did. I just loved it. Once I got bit by that magic bug, I was hooked.
And then we were talking just a little bit ago. You've had like people in your life journey that have kind of pushed you to be in this realm of work. And so, where did you find the motivation to even want to continue doing this? Because magic is a thing that I feel like a lot of kids may be interested in. Then they might fall off. They might stop doing it. They might think it's like, okay, now I'm done with it. But why did you continue to do it?
So that's really true. A lot of people will get exposed to it early on, and then there's nobody to encourage you or kind of push you in that direction. In the fine arts, it's the same thing. Dance and theater and music and all those things. If you have somebody that kind of encourages you or guides you along the way, you're going to go that much farther and see the opportunities that it can present for you. So I did. I fortunately had my uncle. I had my parents who were very supportive, took me to the magic shop, and I was able to buy tricks and learn new things. And this is way before the internet. But there was a library, and the library is probably where I got most of the things that I've learned. You had to be creative. So when you read a book, you don't have a guy teaching you on YouTube,
right?
And you're not copying him. You're just reading it, learning it, and putting it through your own filter and adding your own creativity. So it's that much better. You get to come up with your own way of doing things. And then you get inspired by other things. I was a huge Muppets fan, and theater and all that stuff was part of it. So right. in this show, we incorporate all those things into the show.
So do you have any formal, whatever that means in your realm, formal training as far as showmanship, anything like that?
100%. So I have a BFA degree in dance. Okay. So I was a dancer as well. There was a famous magician, and you can Google him. His name is Doug Henning, and he was a Canadian magician. And he was super popular, bigger than David Blaine or Doug Henning, or was his name, Doug Henning. And he had TV shows on NBC. He had colors and visuals and a big Broadway show, and he was huge. He was like really great. But he inspired me because he incorporated theater, dance, music, magic, all these things together.
Yeah.
And that inspired me. So I grew up wanting to do that. I did plays, I did dance, because he said in his program, you should take dance to help you with your magic. Okay, well, that's enough guidance for me.
Yeah.
My sister was in dance classes, and I went to watch her. And I thought, well, I could do that. And she quit, and I kept doing it.
Okay, so how did all this lead you to Las Vegas? What was that experience like living there and performing there?
So I really did do dance. I was a ballet dancer in ballet companies in around the country. And I was in New York dancing at Joffrey Ballet. And while I was there, I did Nutcrackers for a whole season, and I messed up my knee. I messed up my knee pretty good. I had to have surgery on my knee, and I thought, okay, well, I'm going to take a little break to kind of get my knee back to normal, and then I'll go back into the dance company. And I had 5 auditions for different companies, a ballet company, other theater and things, and one magic job I auditioned for in Las Vegas for this new show that was opening called Caesar's Magical Empire at Caesar's Palace. And I got the job. So then I had to decide, what am I going to do? I'll take 6 months, I'll go there, I'll do this magic show, get my knee back to normal, go back to dancing.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't go back to dancing. I did magic for 4.5 years there at Caesar's Palace, built a bigger show, and then started traveling, doing cruise lines and resorts. And then that brought me to being here.
Yeah, I was going to ask, why Myrtle Beach? Out of all places, coming from Las Vegas,
So I really did do a lot of cruise ships after that. I traveled on all over the world on different cruise lines, and I met my wife, and we traveled together. And then we had our son, who is now 13 years old.
Wow.
But when he was born, we spent 5 years traveling around the world. So he went to China and Korea and Japan and all these amazing places, which he doesn't remember any of them. But we did get to travel together. And then I did a contract without them. And it was awful. I just didn't want to be without my family. And it happened to be that the captain of the ship that we were on was from Myrtle Beach. And we're sitting there having lunch, and he goes, you should look at Myrtle Beach as a city. It's got a lot of visitors. It's a great place. And I came out here, and Broadway at the Beach said, we'd love to have you here. And sure enough, I've been here for 5 years now.
Wow. Yeah, just to have you, because you were the owner and proprietor of the
yeah,
theater. Yeah, this is you. This is you. Owner, performer, everything. You were a light technician.
That's
you,
right.
you got us
I
some.
can do every
Got us
job
some drinks.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So, what does a normal week look like? No, let's just say a normal day look like for you. What does
a day is like a week. Yes. So I wear many different hats. I'll answer the phone and do the box office. I'll handle any ticketing or groups or anything that's going on with that. Order Pepsi, order popcorn, any of the things that need to be ordered. Make sure all repairs get taken place in the theater. If the lighting needs to be dealt with, or a stage or a theater, anything that needs to be dealt with, that's part of my job. And then I get to work on new magic too. So I get to do it all. And then I come in and I do the shows, and that's my moment of zen. Nobody can call me. Nobody can bother me. I'm on stage with the audience hanging out. It's that moment of zen.
So what was your first ever performance like? Like the beginning of your, let's say with magic, were you nervous? Were you scared? Did you mess up?
I probably messed up a lot. Yeah, and I'm always nervous. I'm always nervous. And this is what I say about most performers, and everybody probably agrees. That little butterfly that you get means you care. You really do care about them, and you care about yourself and your performance. And when you stop getting those butterflies, you should stop doing it, because it means you stop loving it.
Right.
And we do it for love.
Wow. Yeah. So I heard you can do some magic for us.
Hey, you want to do some
magic?
Let's
do some magic.
Let's do some magic. All right. We'll do a little magic right here. All right. Let me give that to you to hold on to if you don't mind right there. I've got a deck of cards right here. We'll do a card trick. All right. First of all, let's make sure that all the cards are different. All the cards are different, yes?
Yes.
There we go. We'll show them to the camera. Everybody can see right there. All right. Let's shuffle them up a little bit. We're going to do a little card trick, and I'm going to let you choose the card.
All right.
We'll make it real easy for you. There we go. Ooh, look at that, the fancy stuff. Wow, magic. All right, let's see. Let's make this real easy for you. Just say stop anytime you like as I go through the deck.
Stop. Oh.
A little late there, Trey. All right. I'll go a little slower. Here we go. Right through the deck. Oh, right in the middle. All right, he stopped at one card. Take a look at that card. Remember what it is. You can show it to the camera. Do not show me. Have you got it?
Got it.
All right, fantastic. All right. You're going to put it back in the deck anywhere you like. Oh, that's a good spot right there. We'll lose it in the deck. We don't even need the cards anymore because I actually made a prediction.
Oh.
That's right. I really did make a prediction. This is my prediction right here on this pad. Well, hold on a second. I need one other item. It's backstage.
Okay.
So let me grab that, okay? All right. Because I know you guys don't have one in your pocket, but this is a lighter, and we're going to need that. Just
a lighter.
Nobody has one anymore.
Yeah, no.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. I'll take the pad. We'll go right back to where we were. All right, I actually made a prediction on this pad. Yep, a prediction of your imagination.
Okay.
Let's see, right here. Let's see. There it is. That's your imagination, Trey. Pretty accurate? Yeah. Well, believe it or not, those are all the thought bubbles in your mind.
Okay.
You've got lots of thoughts, lots of ideas going on all the time.
All the time.
Right?
All the time.
Of course you do. Right there. So that is my drawing of his imagination right there. But I actually want to narrow this down from many thoughts and ideas to just one single thought in your mind.
Okay.
All right? That would be your card.
Yep.
So I'm going to ask you to put the number and draw the suit right next to that so they can all see what it is. The card that you chose. What is it right there? Have a little, the 8 of diamonds, a nice little drawing there. That's very good. That's very good. All right, we're going to take this off right here. Show you a little something right here. Yeah, see? Oh,
yeah.
Wow, that is weird. That is really weird. Hey, Trey, quickly point to the heavier of the two objects.
I would think the lighter.
No, that is the lighter.
Yeah.
All right, keep your eyes right here on Trey's imagination. Watch. Keep your eyes right there.
No way. What?
One card, and one card only, the 8 of diamonds.
Wow.
And that's your souvenir from
that
the show.
Is my. Can you sign it? Can
Yeah,
I get
of course I can. Now it's worth a little bit less.
That's amazing.
There you go.
How much creativity goes into being a magician? I can imagine a lot of creativity goes into being a magician.
So just like any artist, you get to use all the tools at your disposal to create your art. And as much as people think magic is just for kids, it's definitely for everybody. You know, you can do sleight of hand, you can do things that people have impossible things.
What is your favorite form of magic?
So I kind of like doing the big stuff. I like the sleight of hand. I like doing things interacting with people because you get an instant reaction.
Right.
But I also like climbing into boxes and flying in the air and disappearing too. It's fun.
Wow. Okay. And so, can we get a tour of your studio or of your performance, your theater?
Of course. So this is our theater. You can see our main curtain right here. We have magical things. Those little stars in the background is one of my favorite things. I've always wanted one, and now I finally have one. It's a fiber optic curtain.
Wow.
So there are strands of fiber that go through the curtain, and then the lights actually can change color. They can twinkle. They can make it look like real stars, and it's one of my favorite things. I always wanted one, and now I have one.
So how long did it take you to make the transition from Las Vegas to Myrtle Beach?
So Las Vegas to Myrtle Beach was, I was on a cruise ship, and I planned the whole thing. I came to Myrtle Beach one time to meet with Broadway at the Beach, and they showed me the space, and I said, I think I can make this work. Wow. I went back, and I had a contract on a cruise ship in Hawaii, and my whole wall was covered with checklists. I have to do this, I have to do the seating, I have to do the ticketing, I have to set up a concert with everybody, I have to do the taxes, everything. There's so much involved. But I learned it all during that process and had walls of checklists, and slowly I would tick those boxes. I would get up at 4 a.m. stressed about it, but I got it all done, and we came here in 9 days. Wow. We built the whole theater and opened the show.
9 days, wow.
A lot of planning.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Is there, okay, so I've never done magic in my life. Is there a simple magic trick that you could teach me in 5 minutes or so? I don't know.
Yeah, let's teach you a trick. Do you have a coin? Do you have a coin in your pocket?
I don't have a coin.
Nobody carries
coins.
I don't care. We all have a card, though. We all have a card.
We all have a card.
We'll show you a little magic. I'll tell you what. I'll show you one. I'll grab a coin.
Okay.
We'll give one to you. We'll teach you a trick.
Okay, that's perfect.
Perfect. All right, so we're back. Hey, we have some coins now. Yep. I had to Venmo these. All right, we've got some coins here. I'm going to give you one. All right. And I'll show you what the magic looks like first, and then I'll teach you how to do it. All right, that seems like the best way. All right, I'm going to pull up my sleeve right here. The magician has nothing up his sleeve. All right, I'm going to show you a little magic right here and show you how to cause a coin to actually melt into your veins.
Okay.
All right, we're just going to rub the coin right here on my sleeve, just like that. Oh, hold on a second. A little slippery coin. They are kind of new. All right, I will just rub this coin right here on my arm, and you're going to see the coin is very slippery coin here. So you're going to take the coin, you're going to just rub it right here on your sleeve, and as you do, the coin will get a little bit softer. It's because of the friction against my arm. It gets a little bit softer and starts to melt slowly, little by little, right through the skin, into the layers, and right into my veins. Wow, that is cool.
On the floor.
It's gone. Where did it go? Where did it go? I think everybody wants to know.
Where did it go?
All right, we're going to show you where the coin is. Where's the coin? Where's the coin? Where's the coin? How did it get there? All right, I'm going to show you. Now you're going to begin by rolling up your sleeves. There you go. There you go. Leave your arm nice and clean. There you go. And you're going to take this hand and you're going to place it on the back of your neck, just like this. There you go. So you can see the coin right here on your arm. I'm going to take the coin. I'm going to begin rubbing it right here on my arm. After just a few seconds, I'm going to accidentally let the coin fall to my lap right here. Yep, I've done it. And then I'm going to take this hand, the hand that's on my neck, and pick up the coin. And I'm going to transfer it to the other hand. There you go. This hand on the neck, this hand on the coin. Rubbing again. For a second time, I'm going to accidentally let the coin fall to my lap. Now I'm going to take this hand, remember the hand that's on the neck, and pick up the coin. And this time I'm going to pretend to take the coin. I pretend to take the coin. I just brush my fingers just like this. And I pretend to take the coin. Coin's right here. I'm going to take this hand, place it on the neck. This hand with the pretend coin and place it on my arm. And then I begin rubbing and slowly rubbing. And you notice that I did take this hand away. Now I don't say anything to the audience, but they see that this hand is empty and all my attention is focused right here. So no one ever thinks that something is going on behind the neck. I keep rubbing and rubbing. And slowly, one at a time, I'll pull my fingertips away until the coin has vanished. Now, every so often, you'll do this trick. You're going to stand up. The coin is going to go down your back. Every once in a while, it will go all the way down and land in your shoe. When that happens, it's a miracle. Someone will always say, "Where's the coin? Where's the coin?" You reach down, take off your shoe, dump the coin on the table. They will be amazed.
You just
so
pull it out.
To vanish a coin into your veins.
Wow. And that's called sleight of hand.
That
type of magic is sleight of hand.
That is sleight of hand that you can do.
Wow. All right.
That's for you.
Can you sign this as well?
Yes, of course.
This is all amazing. I've never really been exposed to magic all that often. I was in Las Vegas a couple months ago, and the one thing I wanted to do was go to a magic show, but I wasn't able to because they're expensive.
They are crazy expensive. Yes,
they're expensive.
We actually are the most affordable show on the Myrtle Beach Grandstand, which is a good thing. It means we get lots of families who can afford to come out for a night out and have a great experience with us.
Yeah, one of the things I was the most impressed about Broadway is we have it's almost like a little a little Las Vegas here, because we have like shows like yours, the Matt show. We have the circus or the flying trapeze show over there, and that's all very cool. And in South Carolina, you never really expect all that, so it's really cool.
And Legends in Concert.
And Legends in Concert,
comes from Las Vegas too.
Really. And then you of course have your medieval times, and there's just so much performance that happens in Myrtle Beach that I was surprised about when I came to Coastal. So it's really cool. But yeah,
absolutely.
So we heard you have some dancers or some magical assistants that we can meet.
We do. So I hire real dancers. Obviously, since I'm a dancer, I want great dancers, and those are the ones that I hire, and I bring them from all over the country. And each year we get new dancers for the show. So we'd love for you to meet them.
Okay.
They're fantastic. You can hear about their experience with learning magic.
Perfect. But before we do that, you did say there was a couple maybe job opportunities that coastal students could look out for. Could you tell us just a little bit about like how you can work here?
That's one of the challenges that we have is finding people who have experience or the love of the theater as well. There's plenty of opportunities at our theater. We need technicians that can run the shows, but it's way more than you normally expect. You're not just sitting behind a light board. You're not just sitting behind a soundboard running cues. You actually get to participate in everything. So you'll be backstage moving props, assisting with the dancers, doing the lighting, sound, AV, projection, cameras, everything. We run it all from backstage, everything. So you learn a lot of skills that you probably don't get a hands-on opportunity to do.
Amazing. So if you're looking for a job, you know where to go. All right, so who are we here with today?
I'm Macy.
Macy.
And I'm Sharon.
And what do you guys do?
We're dancers in the show, so we also assist some of the magic.
Yep. And we're also like Charles' right-hand women pretty much throughout the whole show.
So do you guys have a background in magic or?
No.
You go first.
I grew up completely a dancer. I've done a little bit of magic in a circus before, but this is all pretty much new to me, so I'm learning as I go.
I started off as a competition dancer and then found out about Charles, and now I've grown an interest in magic as well. So
that's great. Yeah. So who's the best dancer here? Like you guys or Charles?
Oh, Charles for sure.
Charles, 100%.
So what are you guys' background? I know you said in dance, but how did you come across Charles or the Wonders Theater?
For me, one of my friends sent me, Charles made an Instagram post saying how he was looking for dancers and performers for his show. And so I reached out to him and sent him my audition reel. Then we go through a whole audition process with him. And that's how he chooses.
Yep. And I found it on a casting website. From there I applied and Charles reached out. And again, I had a little audition moment through Zoom. And then I somehow ended up here.
And what is your performance like? Do you get like almost like a high, performing for the audience or whatnot?
Yes, definitely. Especially the kids that get really excited about things. They make the show so much more fun.
It's a big adrenaline rush, especially with having this new seating that we're in and being able to see the whole audience all the time and just getting to connect with them really gets your adrenaline going.
That's great. So we're from a fine arts college at Coastal, or the Humanities and Fine Arts College at Coastal, and so we have a lot of performers. So we have dance, we have a dance minor, we have theater classes. What are some advice that you guys have for up and coming performers?
Try everything. You never know what little new trick will get you a job or whatever you're looking for.
And no opportunity is a small opportunity. Every opportunity will help you build to go where you need your end goal is, really, to just never give up.
That's great. And what is you guys' favorite parts of your job?
Definitely starting to learn the magic and getting to inspire people from the audience.
Yeah, definitely just connecting with people and being able to perform every night is a dream.
Okay. Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.